Toronto fans? It's Chris from YBTV, and I'm back coming out of the shadows and here to talk to you guys about the wonderful day that yesterday was. Talking about 56 million pounds spent in one day on two players, and we're just gonna get right into it. But real quick, I do want to apologize for being gone for so long. There's been things going on, and I thought that maybe today is the best day to come back out of the shadows and really talk to you guys. So now let's get into it. 56 million pounds, 30 million on a prolific, wonderful Jordan Pickford, who's proven himself in one season really, and he's moving to a club that is on the uprise. It's probably the best move for him. Gonna be guaranteed first team play, and he's gonna grow with us. The other is a Dutch maestro. He's been killing it in the Eredivisie for Ajax, scoring the goals that we need, creating the plays that we need, and that is Davy Klaassen, 23 years old, not a holding midfielder, but a deep line midfielder who can also play as a number 10, and that's probably where he's going to be playing for us unless we run a 4-3-3. But he's the maestro that we need. He's probably the final product that the boss was looking for in Ross Barkley. Now, who knows what's going to happen with Ross? There's been back and forward talk about his situation, but that's not about him. This video is not about him. It's about our signings. So now let's talk about Davy Klaassen a little bit. Like I said, he is like a central midfielder. He could play as a central midfielder, but he can also play as the attacking side that we need. So it's probably where he's going to be playing. He has scored something like 16 goals last season. He assisted 10 to 12 goals last season. He can move around the pitch. He's very good at covering space and making up ground. He's about 5'10", maybe about 6 foot. So he's pretty tall. So he's good in the air. I heard that he's one of those late runners, much like Tim Cahill. So I guess let's just imagine him as a Dutch Tim Cahill. About the same size, scores the goals. Tim wasn't really an assister, but even still, he's our Dutch Tim Cahill. Maybe he'll wear the number 17 if Ghana, gets his kit number changed. But it's exciting. I'm excited for anybody out of the two, it's probably him. Although Jordan Pickford, we have seen a bit about him, so maybe that's why I have seen him. He was like the shining star in a very dull Sunderland side who ended up getting relegated. He could pick out a ball. He could pick out a player with his kicks. So that will actually be very useful for us. His kicking ability is fantastic. So it's just looking so good for us right now. And we're all worrying. We're all wondering, why aren't we making any moves? Now, this shows that we don't need to advertise our business to make things happen. Yes, we knew that we were linked with these players, but we can be linked with a trillion players and still not really, make any moves. Mainly the Brahimi move from last summer. Today, at the time of filming this video, the U21 English side, they played a U21 Sweden side, and how else to mark a 30 million pound move by having a crucial double save. Jordan Pickford, he saved the penalty, parried it, saved the rebound kick, and I shared that on Twitter. You guys might have seen it. I was ecstatic because that is the perfect way to mark a 30 million pound move to a very ambitious growing Everton side. Now, like I said, these signings are coming in perfect time for our hectic, very busy preseason. Now, this gives them time. I mean, maybe not so much Jordan because he is doing the U21 Euro, but Davy, he might be joining up with Everton on their tour. I would hope so. I would hope that he will, because I think it'll give us time to really build that chemistry. Now, our team, our club, we all know we have very talented young, players in our team and our youth system. Excuse me. So it's just a great thought. Just let's think about it. Say we do get Michael Keane, and we have Jordan, because he's probably going to be playing. He's going to be our first choice, most likely. Joel might have to take a seat, but there also might be some competition. But let's just imagine Jordan. He's in the net. He's in the goal. Then we have Mace playing as a center back. Michael Keane playing as the other center back. So now Jordan and Mace, they have that chemistry already, and then that expands. Maybe we'll have Callum Connolly or John Joe Kenny playing as that right back, because we know that Sheamus is going to be out for a while, and then we'll have Bainesy or something, and then so that chemistry is going to start building, and that'll extend to the midfield. Where we have TD, we have Morgan Schneider, and we have Idrissa, and then we have Davy Klaassen dictating all play ahead of him, behind him, because that's the type of player he is. He was a captain for Ajax, so who knows? Maybe he'll be captain someday for us as well. And then that just expands, and that's the kind of club, that's the kind of team that the boss wants. He wants teamwork, hard work and teamwork, chemistry, and just a bond. And it's a great thought. It's an amazing thought, and I'm ecstatic. I'm so excited because it's just looking so bright for us. All we need to do is get in by Niang, if that's even a thing. I mean, I'm not so sure because we've been chasing this guy forever now, but if that happens, hopefully he brings something good. I mean, he still seems very talented, but who knows? And then Sandro, I hope that we seal him soon too, because I mean, he looks really good. He looks like he might be a lot of use to us. And then we have Steve Walsh on an Italian adventure, scouting out, looking for new talent that we can definitely use. And then we have the boss getting his team ready, really hardening up the squad and making sure they're prepared for a very hectic preseason and just season in general, being that our first few fixtures are going to be tough. We are playing Stoke at home the first day, then we have Man City, we have Chelsea, we have Spurs, and we have Man U. And I believe the only home game is the Spurs game out of those four. We're going to be away, so we're going to be very, very busy. And then we have the League Cup right after that Man U game. So we're going to be very busy for like the next practically 3 months. So we have to be really prepared for a test. We have to hit the ground running, and hopefully we can do that. And I'll be here, keeping it locked with you guys. I'll try to do better. Once again, I apologize for not really being here for you guys, but I've had so many ideas of videos, and I'm gonna try to do better to keep you guys entertained. I apologize, but remember, just keep it locked with me. I'll be on Twitter. I'm always retweeting and tweeting things. Anything I see, I just put it up there. So make sure you guys hit me up at that. That's CYBTV 1878. And then hit me up right here on YouTube. Any ideas you guys have, anything you guys see, just keep, contact me, So just keep it locked here with me. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.